Terrifics. I'm Allison Dean with BeTerrific, and we are now at the Sands Convention Hall for CES 2018. I am with Brad Wardle of B-HYVE, and they've got some really, really cool stuff in the world of smart water metering. And they actually came out with a couple product launches yesterday. They were launched, or I guess the release happened yesterday, so Brad's going to tell us all about it. I'm really excited. All right, I don't know where we should start. There's like so many cool things.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're bringing smart watering to the smart yard. So what we've got is, we had our traditional timer that we launched. The premise behind this timer is that it goes out, it gets an internet feed, and then the weather adjusts the sprinkler controller automatically for you.
Awesome.
So you don't have to go in and set it for every other day for the whole year. It'll adjust. It'll shut off during the rain, and then you can go in and put in site-specific factors like your soil type, your plant type, and it adjusts watering based on those things.
I think we're going to show you guys the app that they have maybe, but let's show them the other stuff too.
Cool.
So we can walk around, and we'll do the farm one last because that one's also really awesome.
Okay, so then this was our launch in 2016. It did very well. We couldn't build them fast enough. And then we put it into a smaller version that's an indoor mount. So you just mount this inside a garage or somewhere else. And this guy retails for $60 for a 4-station, $80 for an 8-station. And we'll basically do everything that the bigger one will do. It's just not in an outdoor weatherproof cabinet. So
this one goes like in like a shed or a garage, or
mounted indoors, and it has all the smarts that the other one has in an even more affordable package. We wanted to bring smart watering to the masses and not make it a tech people only that get this product.
We appreciate that. Okay, and then let's talk about this, the smart hose faucet timer.
So this is really cool. So virtually anyone that has a home, a condo, a townhome has a hose faucet. A lot of these people water from a hose. You know, they connect it up to their faucet, but they leave them on. They let them run. They forget to turn them off. So this is a smart timer for the hose. It's battery operated. It connects either out to this hub, directly to Bluetooth to your phone, or connects to one of our other timers, and then that controls your sprinklers with the same smart algorithms. But even more than that, this has a flow meter built into it. So it'll tell you how much water you're using, and then you can actually set your sprinklers to water based on how much water you want to put down. So you could say, I want to fill my kid's swimming pool up, or whatever it is, water to 50 gallons, and then it shuts off. You could water your pet dish as well. It waters down to seconds. It's good for hydroponics. So because it's watering in seconds, you can fill smaller containers. A lot of people are starting to use them for, you know, a horse trough or something, a dog dish. You know, water for 15 seconds and then shut off. It fills up their pet dish every day. So there's many, many uses you can use for this thing. It's pretty incredible, and again, connects up to the same app, to the same product lineup that we've got for the smart yard.
And then what's the price point on this one?
Price point on this one is, for the timer valve combo here, is $40, with the hub is $70.
Okay, so when you hooked all this stuff up at your house, did you just see like massive savings on your water bill and stuff?
Absolutely. So we actually did a test with a whole city in our area, and we're seeing 40% consistently across the board savings.
Wow.
I got about 50% because I run a little bit leaner, but I'm into the space. I know what I'm doing.
Right.
But you'll see 30 to 50% consistently with a smart timer.
Okay, and then for all of our farmer friends out there, we need to show them this other thing, which is a big cost savings, ultimately. So if you have a farm,
Anyone that has a farm,
or if you know someone with a farm,
we've got the B-HYVE farm unit, and the B-HYVE farm unit hooks up to a pivot and automates a center pivot. The great thing about that is pivots use about 1,000 gallons a minute. So any time saved in shutting off your pivots translates to millions of gallons. That's 1 million gallons a day out of a pivot. So if you spend hours shutting down your pivots, you're wasting hundreds of thousands of gallons. This will take that process of hours to shut down pivots, turn it into minutes.
I appreciate that on so many levels, because I think we need to conserve. Okay, now is there a way for us to show the app and sort of how that works? Because I think that'd be super cool. Okay, perfect.
Internet at CES is notoriously slow, but we'll go through it a little bit here.
Awesome.
This guy's also hooking up to Apple HomeKit. We just announced that as well. So this one right here will connect to Apple HomeKit once the irrigation service is released into their iOS. So this one right here, I'll just show you some of the smart details. So if you're setting this up as a smart timer, you would just go in and select your soil type. There's a handy little guide that tells you how to know what you've got. Select a soil type, select your plant type. Is it turf? Is it flowers? Is it trees? We'll just select a turf. Your sprinkler type, spray rotor, drip. We'll select a spray head, sunshade amount. Let's say it gets a lot of shade. How much slope does it have? Lots of slope. And all of these variables will adjust how fast it applies the water, and if it leaves an interval in between its applications so the water can absorb into the soil. So it's got a lot of smarts built into it. How many sprinklers you have on that zone. and then it will go ahead and set a smart program based on that. Again, we'll go out here and look at if we can get into running a zone. We got a rain delay for Vegas down here that was raining the other day. But you can go in and adjust your watering time. You can name the zones, take pictures of the zones in case, if you're like me and you forget what zone water's where. Again, if this goes, I'll be very impressed because the internet has been really tricky. But that would then start your smart watering. You can do that for all your zones at one time to cycle through in a minute. Yeah, see, it's
okay.
The internet's not great.
Okay, so
yeah, go ahead.
So I was going to ask, what was sort of behind you guys launching B-HYVE? I mean, I know you've been with the company for a long time, but like, how did this come to be?
We sell so many sprinkler timers to end users, to consumers, DIYers every year, that we really felt the responsibility and the need to actually make it smarter for them, save water, because we sell so many different hose faucet timers, underground timers, and so we really wanted to get a smarter timer out there that conserved water. These are EPA WaterSense certified and SWAT, that's Smart Water Applied Technology certified, which means they're eligible for rebates, which is a big deal in a lot of markets. So yeah, that was really the point behind it all, is we really wanted to move into a smart space to save water.
And are you guys like pairing with like some of these big landscape companies? Because I feel like this would be, I don't know, such a win for some of these bigger, I mean really for everyone, but I mean that would be a big checkbox, I think.
Yeah, landscapers are adopting it like crazy, and we've got definitely mass adoption with some landscapers around the country, and we hope that more will pick it up and use it.
Okay, so one last thing I have to ask. It is BeTerrific. We need to know, what does B-HYVE do? I mean, obviously it's a terrific product, but what sort of things do you guys integrate into the company on a daily basis to be terrific?
Oh my goodness. Oh, you caught me off guard there. Well, first of all, a focus on really cool products. People matter at our company. It's been around for 45 years actually, and most people stay. I've been there for 20 years. So.
Yeah, well, I feel like I can echo that a little bit, since he just told me that they've got like 15 people here, which is a very hardy team, and they're like cycling through people, which that means that you do love people, because that means everyone gets some nice rest breaks. So I validate that.
Thank you.
Well, thanks so much, Brad. Everyone, this was B-HYVE. Where can they find B-HYVE? Where is B-HYVE available? BeHyve.com.
Yeah, so you can look at B-HYVE at beehive.orbitonline.com. You can go to orbitonline.com, and we are available in Home Depot, Lowe's, Walmart, Amazon, basically everywhere.
Everywhere. All right, well, get your B-HYVE, start saving some water. I'm Allison Dean. I'll be at the Sands all day for CES 2018, so stick with us.